Holy fuck, it's a skull! Make a Halloween video or I'll kill you? But I don't have anything scary to play.
Make one.
Ah!
Yo everybody, my name is Kaspi and Halloween is in October, right? Oh wait, it actually is? Sick! Halloween should be a time for scary things, but I'm what we in the business call
A pussy!
So once again, I won't be playing a scary game, and instead, I'll be finding every minute reason as to why The Spirit of the Mouse is a good fit for Halloween. The Spirit of the Mouse was developed by Albloon Studios, a, from what I understand, two-person studio from Montreal in France. It was also published by Armored Games, who I know very little about. The only game I've heard of that they've published is Pinstripe, but they do have quite a lot of releases under their belt. I personally found out about this game due to the Pits of Hell. Oh sorry, my dyslexia was acting up. I found it on Twitter. Oh wait, I don't have dyslexia. Damn, do I feel stupid now? Oh my lord. Oh my lord! That is absolutely gorgeous. Seeing the little mouse run up, the night sky in the background, the beautiful logo, and of course the wonderful piano in the background, all of these things lead to one of the best title screens I have seen in a while. It fits the theming of the game well and shows off the gorgeous lighting and aesthetic of the game. Whew, man, this is getting me even more excited than I was before. I cannot wait to see what this game has in store. As we see the mouse get attacked by a cat, we get to start the game. We move with the WASD keys and walk up to some windows hearing people's problems. You see, there's been a storm and the electricity is a bit iffy around this area. This area, by the way, is Saint-Éclair, a small French town where this little mouse lives. We can climb lattices as well, which, is it just me or is the animation a bit weird? I mean, I guess I'm just not used to seeing a mouse climb lattices, so it's probably just that. Oh well. We end up by a woman who has just hung up their laundry to dry, and a gust of wind pulls a scarf away to a conveniently placed lightning rod. "Let's go up there," the mouse says. "It's a lightning rod, you're going to die!" Well, whatever, clearly the mouse has nothing to live for. We head up there in our first area, the South Square. Beautiful blue garlands go from the fountain to the buildings, and it's here we truly get to see how pretty this game is. While if you look at the polygon count, it might not seem that impressive, the lighting is gorgeous. Seeing the blue bulbs bolt down on the bountiful and beautiful streets is such a joy. As we climb up onto the roof and up the lightning pole, surprise surprise, we get struck by lightning. "You idiot, you're dead now!" Oh wait, it was just a lightning spirit. Ugh, whatever. Now for some reason, we get lightning powers from this.
Alright, so all I need to get lightning powers is to get struck by lightning. Yes, do that.
Suck it, Pikachu. You aren't the only electric rodent around. The mouse is now in town. Now we have electricity powers. We can go through wires for quick travel and shock glowing objects to get energy, a form of currency. We go back to the rod and suddenly an electric spirit named Lumion appears. He tells us we need to help the people of Saint-Éclair to help Lumion to get back to the spirit world. And that's the main gameplay loop. Help people, gain happiness, and go back to Lumion so we can go back home. The game, somewhat surprisingly, is a collectathon of sorts. Happiness is the main collectible, though I wouldn't say it's comparable to Stars or Jiggies from Banjo or Mario. It's just too linear of a game for that. Every mission gives you one happiness, and you need these to keep going. There's also energy, which I also mentioned. And lastly, there are blue light bulbs. These come from the previously mentioned garlands that have fallen off due to the lightning strike. These are spread out across the map and can either be easy or hard to find. Screw you, the two lightning bulbs in Northtown. Screw you! Later on, these are used to upgrade the store, run by a little old dude bro named Kashine. I'll get back to what this guy even is in a second, but you can buy upgrades like a bulb finder, photo mode, stickers for said photo mode, and so on and so forth, as well as maps for every single area. As we go on to the second area, East Street, we go on to our first mission. My poor man's over here needs to watch his favorite show, but the antenna is failing, so we gotta help him. We climb up and find this little mysterious box. After feeding it some energy, it tells us that we need to gather back its Kiblins. What are Kiblins? I'm not glad you asked, because I couldn't really tell you. They're like little electric spirits that help power the town of Saint-Éclair. The box deactivates the Kibblin camouflage mode they're in, and now you can go talk to them. They all have cute names that start with Key. Key Cable, Key Post, Key Sean, Key Kill Myself.
Yes!
So instead of calling an electrician, they depend on these guys? No, the real reason is that all the electricians in the area are helping others, so they won't pick up. These Kibblin quests are quite uncomplicated. The first one is just aligning 3 antennas with the main one, so that the antenna has a signal. But there are also riddles, finding codes, playing hide and seek, so on and so forth. Once you complete one, the assigned Kibblin goes to his or her box. Once you get all assigned Kibblins to their box, you can finish the quest and get some gosh darn happiness from these people. These quests are a lot of fun, even though they are quite simple. I never found one to be annoying whatsoever. They're fun, relaxing, and quite satisfying to do. Whoa, that was beautiful. Sound design and music in general is actually really good in this game. The music is a lot of piano played in a very calming and relaxing way. This makes the game very relaxing to play. I found it a very calming experience. If I was ever stressed, I would just play it. Just watch this gameplay without my voiceover real quick. Isn't that just so relaxing? Hearing the pitter-patter of the mouse's footsteps, the rain, the music, all together, is just beautiful and calming to me. This game overall is just so sweet. Each mission is a story in its own right. Sophie just wants to get out of school. Julian and Juliet need to stop arguing, and Eugene is a painter who hasn't had any good inspiration for a while. This helps you actually feel like you're helping these people in a significant way. The game can also be funny at times, like this guy, Paul. He can't get his oven to work due to the power outage, so he tries using a battery-powered hairdryer instead. And as you approach his window, you can just hear the dryer become louder and louder. After you complete East Street, you get to go to the biggest area of the game, Northtown. However, you can't get there due to a fence blocking the way. So, Lumion gives you a little bit of a help. He gives us even more lightning powers. Now, by pressing Control, we move faster and can go through fences marked with electric signs. This doesn't add too much to the gameplay, but adds a tiny bit of variety, and makes you yellow, which is neat. It can also be upgraded to absorb yellow energized items, which is incredibly useful. And I believe you go a little bit faster with the upgrade too.
How is this related to Halloween?
You see, it's set at nighttime. And nighttime only happens around Halloween.
It happens every single day of the year.
No proof!
Now it's time to talk about the ending. The story isn't that insane to the point where spoiling will do much, but I think it's still something to note if you want to play, I guess. So, yeah. Let's just get into spoilers. Skip, please. So, after you finish everyone's problems and repair all of the killed boxes, Lumion thinks he's free, but Le Mouse notices one last person who has an issue. A woman who can't see the incoming meteor shower due to the nearby city's light pollution. Lumion is like, fine, I guess we shall help the woman watch the meteor. CC, ich bin ein Berliner.
I don't think that was French.
Says who?
Me?
Oh.
So we enter the final area, West Residence. There are more bulbs to collect, but it's a very small area with only one mission. Due to it being out of the jurisdiction of the Kibblins, we have to find a smarter solution to help her. Thankfully, the Kibblins are on break right now, and one of them, Keylern, sees us and decides to help us. He gives us a little riddle, which is something he does a lot, but he tells us to assemble the crew through riddle. So we get them together, and it's now time to create a big radio tower to contact the Kibblins of the nearby city and tell them to dim the lights slightly. You now do some little mini-games, some similar to older ones, some new. After doing this, you climb up and power it on. The lady now gets to see the beautiful meteor shower, and all is good in the world. After this, we go back to Lumion. He does his good job. He tries to go back to the spirit realm, but he has just about too little power. The mouse uses the last of her little electric powers to save Lumion, thus sacrificing her own life?
Did they just kill a mouse?
That should have been you.
No. In reality, she gets the greatest honor of all, becoming a spirit guardian. And she also gets given the name Lila. As she shoots into space, we end off this lovely experience of a game. So the people of the non-spoilers are back? Goody goody! This game was so lovely that I ended up 100%ing it in 2 days, which is very unusual for me. I found this game a very lovely and fun time, And playing as this little mouse, the relaxing music and atmosphere, beautiful visuals, and interesting gameplay makes this a worthwhile play for any fans of this. It's on both Steam and Switch, and from what I hear, it runs well on Switch. I beg you, check it out, please.
That wasn't even an Halloween video. Nothing was scary.
Okay, can I get one last chance to prove myself that it's actually a scary game?
Yes, keep it fast. I have other people to kill.
There's an achievement for sleeping on top of a box.
Oh my god, that's too scary.